I'm here this afternoon with part-time World Partners missionary David Benjamin, who lives in Calgary with a burden for India. And David, could you start us off by telling us how your passion for India developed?
A few years ago, I think 2008, one of the house churches that I was involved in had a number of people from the Indian subcontinent. And as I heard their heart for the country they had left, I decided I would go back and visit some of those places where they came from. And that rekindled a fresh perspective of what God wanted me to be involved in specifically.
I'm also wondering what you're doing here in Calgary right now.
So one of the things that I'm involved in and love doing is house churches. And there's a couple of house churches where we have people from Indian background or East Indian background. So I just love that. I love how people, when they come fresh to Canada and to experience life here, come with a sense of wanting to learn and absorb what is there, and to introduce them to Jesus and to find fulfillment in Him is something that I feel is so important.
Tell me about what kind of ministry you're having right now in India.
We want to see communities transformed for Jesus. And that transformation should not just mean that there's greater attendance on Sunday mornings or that kind of thing, but it impacts the community life in all aspects of it. So we have been involved with community development as one of the entry points in which we can introduce people to Jesus.
What kind of impact are you seeing through this ministry right now?
We just came back from one place in West Bengal called Kalinagar, and we claimed that for Jesus. We said Kalinagar for Jesus became kind of our slogan. And so we came back with a number of testimonies of the toilets that we built for the families, and it's just so inspiring to see the children and others respond to the gospel because of what they have seen is genuine love shown to them by believers and the giving that has happened from here and from Canadian churches.
What else do you see that needs to be done there?
To understand what it means to live out a lifestyle and be productive parts of the components of the community is something that needs to be modeled. I think we have learned a lot about what it looks like to be within the culture and how to really come alongside. And I think the greatest opportunity we have right now is for people from different circles of life to be able to see this as an opportunity, not just economically, but for the gospel, and to come in with their different trades or business ideas, but for the sake of the gospel, and have access to many of those places that before were restricted.
What is the reason that you are working with World Partners?
Just the word partners, I think, is key to how I feel ministry needs to be done, especially in places like India, that we need to partner with people who are there already. I really have come to appreciate the direction and the objectives of EMCC. I've been really blessed with the kind of support and encouragement for ministry that I have received from Sandra and everyone on the team. This is a family with which I can grow and go.
What would you like to be doing 3 years from now?
The main thing that I feel I can contribute to the work in the Indian subcontinent is helping develop leaders. And so training and mentoring. And so that's not something you can do unless you are journeying alongside people for a period of time. So 3 years from now, I'm hoping that I can spend a lot of my time in India.
David, where are you at right now in your financial support as a World Partners missionary?
It is just the beginning for me in terms of raising support, and I'm looking forward to the year 2014 to be able to contact a number of churches in this area as well as in Eastern Canada, that I can come and share and become part of your investment in this great ministry in the Indian subcontinent.
Well, David, thank you for taking the time to tell us a little bit about the exciting ministry that God is doing in India. Blessings.